So a couple of days ago, a friend of mine brought me their old family PC because they didn't really need it anymore. So I got another free PC, and that is pretty cool. So this time it's an Acer Aspire E360 UB7 set, whatever. I've actually used this PC when I was at their house a couple of times, but I really never, looked into it. So it has AMD Athlon 64X2 3800 Plus. Now, I'm a noob when it comes to AMD CPUs. I've never really had a system. We had a laptop a long time ago that had an AMD, but since then we only had Intel. So I never really owned an AMD system. So this is for me the first time I own an AMD based computer. Um, I don't really, again, I can't really say what to compare this with, like a Core 2 Duo or whatever. I have no idea, but it's a dual core CPU, runs at 2.4 gigahertz, so it's not so bad, I think. It's old, of course, but it's not so bad. Um, it has a 250 gig hard drive, a gig of RAM it had when I got it, but I put in here 1 gig stick from the Pentium 4 PC because this also has DDR1, and so it has now 2 gigs. Yeah, it has 2 optical drives and an NVIDIA GeForce 6100. It's really bad. It's like the built-in onboard graphics that just suck ass. But I already ordered a cheap $30 GeForce 210 with a gig of RAM. Now, of course, it's not the best graphics card, but for $30, it will make a whole hell of an upgrade to this system. Yeah, I could have actually cleaned that before I showed it to you, but this still has kind of the original protective thingy on it. I don't know, but I never peeled that off. Also the Acer, also there was something on it. And if you slide this down, you'll find, oh my god, 2 USB 2s, a microphone in and a headphone out, and that is pretty cool, a whole card reader with FireWire. That is the first PC I own that has FireWire from the factory standard. So, I don't really use it anymore other than for VHS. Or no, it's not VHS, it's DV tape from my old camcorder because they only work with FireWire, but still kind of cool. Also has on the back one, and then we have all the other type of medias here. It has 2 optical drives again, and it kind of opens up like this. Looks pretty cool, but it's a little here is one. They are both DVD drives, and this won a kind of a Redot Design Award 2006. I think this whole system was from 2006 or 2005, something like this. We have, PS2, printer, serial, VGA, 4 USB 2s. Here's the FireWire I talked about. That's the 400, full size. The other one is the smaller one. Here we have 1 Ethernet. For some reason, this has 2 Ethernet ports. Here we have the audio, and here's the second Ethernet card, it's a gigabit, and a composite, but it's not hooked up, so I need to check where that goes on the main board. But theoretically, I could hook this up to my old TV, but I don't really plan to. Now, to open this up, you have to screw out the screws first, and then you push this down, this thingy here, and you kind of need both hands for that. You push this down, then you peel, and it just comes off. So here we have the inside. This is way better than what I'm used to, because I only have 2 towers in my collection. The left one here, that's a Pentium 4 PC build with max data case, and it sucks ass. It's really bent and inconvenient and whatnot. Just a piece of crap. I only have 2 hard drive bays, and it's and the other one is a Power Mac. So I haven't really got a lot of experience with towers. So here I actually have my first kind of normal tower where you don't freak out when you want to change something. So here is the case fan. I already cleaned it out a bit. This was like dusty as heck, as you expected. Old PCs, they're all dusty as heck. Here is a case fan. That's really a loud piece of crap. The CPU fan is okay, but this is so loud. First I thought it was because it was spinning so much crap, dust and stuff, but it didn't really get better when I cleaned it out. You can see there's not really a lot on it anymore, so I might look if I have a fan that matches here, the case fan, and so that it's not so loud anymore. The inside is pretty simple. Here we have the RAM. Those are the 2 original RAM sticks. This is the one I put in, so it has 2 gigs. Here we have the SATA. It's got SATA 2. Actually pretty cool that this does not have SATA 1 anymore, because it's from that era. SATA 2, 1 hard drive, 250 gigs, the original. And it also has still IDEs. So here it is hooked up to the slave, and the optical drivers are not SATA, they are IDE still, so that's what had the IDE. Doesn't really bother me because as long as I don't have to screw around with IDE hard drives so much anymore, optical drives, I don't really care. And yeah, they have this really cool system where you peel this like this, and then you can take it out. Oh, that's the wrong one. You can see now it moves when I put it in. It's locked. Pretty nice. And you don't need screws. Pretty cool. And here you still had space for a floppy if you wanted that. Wow, this case really needs a clean here as well. Ugh. So, this system here is actually pretty nice. It's for free, not a bad, kind of deal. I plan on upgrading this. As you can see, it has your PCIe 16 slot. So as I said, I ordered a graphics card which I put in here. And yeah, maybe another gig of RAM, and then it will be a nice system. So in the meantime, I just stick down here Windows 8, but it just runs absolutely crap because of the graphics, and it's slow. So, this really needs a graphics card upgrade, but other than that, it's actually a nice low-end system for you. So, yeah, here we have it, a free Acer Aspire, what is it again, E360. Hope you like it. I do like it, and I will see you in the next video.